Caswell Senior, better known to the world as Casanova, was born on October 27, 1986, in Brooklyn, New York. He grew up in Flatbush, one of the borough's most culturally diverse, but also most challenging neighborhoods. Casanova's family background was a mix of Haitian and Panamanian roots, and he was one of 10 children on his mother's side and 14 on his father's. With so many siblings and limited resources, life was far from easy. Brooklyn in the late 80s and 90s was an environment where crime, gangs, and hustling were common realities for many young people, and Casanova was no exception. From a young age, he was exposed to the harsh realities of the streets. School was never his main focus, and by the time he reached the 8th grade, Casanova dropped out entirely. Without an education or a stable career path, he turned to the streets to survive. It wasn't long before he became involved with gang culture, which at the time was deeply embedded in Brooklyn's street life. His involvement with gangs brought him both a sense of belonging and a dangerous path that led him deeper into criminal activity. During his teenage years and early adulthood, Casanova became known for his toughness and fearlessness. He was hustling to make money in ways that often put him at odds with the law, participating in robberies and other street-level crimes.
Dad, you used to rob people barefaced. No mask.
Nah.
And then
Eventually, his lifestyle caught up with him. In 2006, he was arrested and sent to Rikers Island, one of New York's most notorious jails. His time at Rikers would prove to be formative, not just because of the dangers inside, but also because of the people he met. One of those people was his cellmate, who happened to be a then up-and-coming rapper named A$AP Rocky. While Casanova had never seriously considered music before, this unlikely connection planted a seed that would eventually grow into a career. However, at the time, music was far from his priority. He was focused on surviving his sentence. Casanova would end up spending nearly 8 years behind bars, serving most of his 20s in prison. While incarcerated, Casanova became a father for the first time, welcoming a daughter in the early months of his sentence. This major life event was bittersweet. He was excited to be a father, but devastated that he couldn't be present for her during her early years. After serving his time, he was released in early 2014, determined to turn his life around. About a year after gaining his freedom, he had a son, which gave him even more motivation to change his path. Casanova's entry into music happened almost by accident. In early 2016, he went to a studio session with some friends and decided to record a track for fun. The result was Don't Run, a raw and aggressive record produced by UW of Men Why Bangers. The song's energy resonated with New York City, and it quickly caught the attention of DJ Self, who began playing it on Power 105.1. Soon Hot 97 joined in, and Don't Run became a street anthem, introducing Casanova as a powerful new voice in hip-hop. The buzz around Don't Run brought Casanova industry attention. Memphis Bleak, a longtime associate of Jay-Z, discovered him and signed him to his label, Warehouse Music Group, which was under Roc Nation. In October 2016, Casanova officially became part of the Roc Nation family, marking the beginning of his professional rap career. He released more music, including the single Line Me and a freestyle over Mobb Deep's classic Quiet Storm. In 2017, he dropped a remix of Don't Run featuring Young M.A., Fabulous, Dave East, and Don Q, solidifying his place